Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Hi, welcome to Taiwandering with Jason, and I am in Baltimore right now with my friend Jennie.
Hi everyone.
Jennie moved here a couple years ago. And tell the audience how you know me.
So Jason and I taught at the same school district back in the suburbs of Chicago, and we met through a friend, another teacher that I taught summer school with, and we just clicked and became really good friends and been doing fun things ever since then.
We always try to take advantage of our random days off from school, and we went to Michigan one time and had some awesome ice cream there, and then one of our most memorable trips was in Chicago. Would you like to talk about that one?
So one day, it was a random Wednesday off in the middle of the school year, and we decided to do a kayaking architecture tour of Chicago along the Chicago River, and we happened to pick the hottest day in Chicago of the summer. Yeah, it was really fun. I had a great time, and we were with a tiny group, so that was cool. We had the guide the three of us all to ourselves, and so it was a really fun experience.
So speaking of tours, Jennie's going to kind of take me on a tour of Baltimore, and she's going to show me around the sights. And so we actually have the Inner Harbor right behind us.
All right, so right here is Rash Field, and that is where you can see people playing volleyball on it right now. This water is actually Inner Harbor, so you'll get to see a lot of, the yachts and the boats that are out there all the time. Right now it's pretty empty, but anyway. Right there, the triangles, that is the National Aquarium, which is pretty neat. It's really beautiful inside, and yeah, it's the country's aquarium. Right behind that is the smokestacks and the guitar, and that's Power Plant Live. And then as you move over, you'll see like the white tents. Those are kind of like museums, and the second set of white tents over here is actually a music venue, and it's super fun, especially in the summertime. They always have like live bands, and you can kind of either pull up on a kayak or a boat or sit on the side of like the fields and things like that. And then as you move around, you'll just see Harbor East, and then this is Fed Hill Park. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Jennie. Jennie took me to this awesome water garden. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful.
The secret water garden.
Secret water garden. Could you tell us a little bit about the secret water garden?
So it has koi fish. It's like a koi fish water garden pond, and it's very peaceful and very beautiful, and not a lot of people know about it. So.
Except we do now.
Yeah.
We are at Fort McHenry in Baltimore. This is famous for the War of 1812, where the Americans fought the British. After a hard-fought battle, the Americans were able to defeat the British. This is most famous for a poet named Francis Scott Key, who wrote a poem called The Star-Spangled Banner, which later on became our national anthem. And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Jennie and I are at Fells Point. This is right across the harbor from where we were just at, the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, and I've got to say this is a beautiful, gorgeous area. It reminds me a lot of Annapolis, Maryland. You have a lot of cobblestone, and one of the things we're just talking about is how much we both love cobblestone.
Yes, and history in general.
And history, and so as you can see, There is just a lot of beautiful buildings, a lot of cobblestone as well. It's just fantastic. I could spend all day here.
Yeah, it really is. There's so much to do. So, and it's fun to get here because we get on a water taxi to get here.
Exactly.
That's nice.
Now this day has been quite adventuresome.
Yeah.
it all started when we were just going to take a short walk around Jennie's block, and we just kept wandering and wandering and going this way and that.
There's just so much to see, and I think a lot of people don't, like, I mean, I didn't know that about Baltimore when we moved here either. There's just so many really neat, really cool historical places and tons of places to eat too, so that's fun.
Now, one story I want to tell you real quick is Jennie's shirts.
Yes.
So she started telling the story of the shirt. We get sidetracked very easily, and again, it has to do with, I think we have very short attention spans, and we just start moving from this place to this.
And we get distracted by a lot of architecture, so I think that is the key to it.
For sure,
So,
and there's a lot of pretty architecture here. I mean, we're getting distracted now.
Again.
She was telling me the story of how she got this shirt. Now, she started it about
10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and I think because she kept telling a little bit of the story, and it kept starting and stopping, I think we finished it around, what, maybe 12:30? Yeah, so it's just kind of, it shows whenever we do travel, that's our mindset. We just easily get distracted. Now, Jennie, would you like to tell the story of your shirts?
Sure. So this is from the Johnny Swim Moonlight Tour, and we went to the concert last year in May in Philadelphia, my husband and I, and it was actually a complete surprise. I had no idea we were going. I had no idea it was happening, and it was an anniversary surprise for me, for my husband. And so we ended up actually doing a meet and greet and meeting them, and they were amazing and incredible. So the cool thing is about Johnny Swim, it was the first text message my husband ever sent me was their NPR Tiny Desk concert. I had never heard of them before. They ended up being the band who sings our wedding song, and I love them now. And so that's the story behind the shirt.
And it's funny how quickly she told that story, but it took 2 hours in real time.
There's a lot of detail.
I'm
Jason
excited
has
to
never
hear.
heard of them before.
Never heard.
You haven't. You should check them out. Johnny Swim. They are amazing.
We'll put a link in the description below.